welcome. Welcome to our video 2 of our free 7-part video series about core back immersion therapy that I'm giving to you guys for free so you can slowly revive your pelvic floor health. In video 1, we used a special ring. If you don't have a special circuit yet, it's okay. You can always use your body weight just to bear plank. You can always do that. So if you missed video 1, check out over here. I use a special circuit. We call it circle or like a roller, but for absolute beginners, you can use your hands only. And if you're interested to get that special circuit called circuit, it's like a circle and a circuit that you can do every day to strengthen your core. I'll be launching a new product very soon. I'm so excited as I'm going to create a new product for you guys to use. And these are also included the bar and some bands to strengthen. So today in video 2, we're gonna use a soft foam roller. I have a limited stock for this soft foam roller. So if you wanna get one, check out the link down below. It's only for those few students who needs a soft foam roller for absolute beginners. So it can be gravity assisted to assist your weak pelvic floor. And then this bar that's coming very soon. So you wanna be in the early bird waitlist, write your name and email address. So you'll be the first ones to get the beautiful bar and this band. If you don't have this and you have the very long elastic band, you can always improvise using this. I just love having a bar. It gives that stability and control when you do your exercises. So today, as I said, we can modify using a long band that's also inside my circuit that's gonna be launching very soon. Be on the lookout. It's limited stocks for 120 units only. So only for those 120 students who want to access them, write your name and email address, be part of the early bird waitlist, be in the pre-order already. Okay, my friends. So we're going to start strengthening our core. Why this is so important? Gravity assisted. Most of my patients postpartum, perimenopausal, menopausal, they have very weak pelvic floor and weak core muscles, and you need that special assist. If you don't have the special assist, there's more downward pressure on your pelvic floor. As I said, ab crunches, sit-ups are the worst for your pelvic floor right now for absolute beginner. There's the right way to do crunches, but we don't do the word crunches, but abdominal bracing with a little bit rotation and rib cage control so you're not putting downward pressure to your pelvic floor. But I do believe we need to sit up. So in order to sit up without straightening, we need to strengthen the pelvic floor. So this is safer, way more effective. That's why ab crunches and sit-ups could create neck, back pain, downward pressure in your pelvic floor, prolapsing, leakage, as well at the same time, diastasis recti, doming and coning effect, and we don't want that. So in this video, you will need a soft foam roller, and if you don't have a soft foam roller, you can prop up some pillows up to 6 inches in diameter or roll a towel or blankets. Okay, my friends, let's begin. I'm gonna lie down with the foam roller underneath my pelvis like this, and then I have this lovely bar and lovely gray band. There's different resistance that you'll find in the upcoming release of my product, so I'm so excited. This is a gray band that's very durable and it lasts forever. That's why I love it compared to some elastic band. With humidity and change of weather, the plastic ones starts deteriorating. Okay, my friends, with the bar and then with your feet up. So elevating your pelvis, especially at the end of the day, it's great for a pelvic floor. If you're standing all day, sitting all day, there's a lot of downward pressure on your pelvic floor. So I usually tell my patients to elevate their legs up on the wall with prop-up pillows. And this is another great tool. If you can't find a wall in your home to elevate and you don't want to be on the ground, on the floor, then this is a great way. With the foam roller, you're elevating it, and then the band. So the band helps support, and then just hold it there. So the first exercise, in 90 degrees position, we're gonna do small circle like a size of a small dish. So I'm making circles with my breath work. Don't forget your breath work. As you breathe in, breathe out. Squeezing your core in, making sure you're doing abdominal bracing, which is zipping up motion from your lower abs to your navel. So I'm pulling resistance with the bar and keeping that resistance. As I breathe in, breathe out. Squeezing my core in. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, exhale. Feels so good to stretch, lengthen, especially your hamstrings. That helps support your pelvic floor. Now, reverse circle. So if you have tight hamstrings, it creates more downward pressure to our pelvic floor. Breathe in and breathe out. Squeezing your core in. I'm really keeping my resistance up as I breathe in and breathe out. 5 more as I did reverse circle. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Now I'm separating my feet apart a little bit and I'm going to pull it together towards me. As I inhale and gently extend and kick like a frog. So it's like a frog kick. So with the assistance of the band, and I'm having this bar and then pulling it and pushing it. I'm pulling the bar towards me, keeping it on my chest level, and then I'm exhaling, kicking. 45-degree angle to engage my core muscles. As I inhale, towards me to a frog kick, exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. Squeezing your core in. Inhale, exhale. Feels so good to stretch your hips. Breathe in and breathe out. 4 more. 3. Inhale as you pull. 2. And 1. Well done. Now I'm going to do some frog kicks tap. So as I do my frog kick, I'm going to tap down slowly for a deep stretch. Tap the floor with my toes back to starting position and then kick again as I progress. Breathe in, breathe out, tap. Feels so good on your groin muscles. As I said, you can use bands, but the bar gives me that beautiful stability. Inhale, exhale. Squeezing my core in. Breathe in, breathe out. 4 more. So this is also included on the upcoming launching of my new product circuit. I'm so excited. So if you want to be in the early bird waitlist, check the link down below and be on the lookout. There's only 120 products as a pre-sale, as one of my very first collaboration and product release that we designed specifically for your needs. Last set. Well done. Whew, that was beautiful. After the stretch, now you can lift your leg up and your hands up overhead. As I go back to frog stretch, now I can do a gentle side to side stretch in the frog position. As I breathe in and breathe out. Feels so good on my hips to stretch a little bit. Targeting your hip groin muscles, the obturator muscles, the piriformis gentle massage in a frog position. 4 more. 3. Don't forget your breath. 2. And 1. Now we'll do frog circles. So this is a great tool to cover range of motion with assistance with the band and the bar. So I'm doing clockwise as I turn slowly, covering the whole area. Breathe in and breathe out. 3 more. You're gonna find some ticks and clicks as long as there's no pain, just a gentle stretch. 2 and 1. And now reverse circle. I'm going all around to the other side. As I breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, exhale. 4 more. 3. 2. And 1. Well done. Now we're going to do single leg stretch on your hamstrings. So with one leg down on the floor with the bar and the band, or the elastic gray. It's not like just a band, it's like an elastic resistance band that's very easy to use and easy to clean. I love it. That lasts forever. So with the bar near your chest, as you breathe in, I'm gonna slowly lower it down to stretch. Ease center control. Inhale, exhale. Feels so good to stretch. Breathe in, breathe out. Now we're gonna challenge with the leg up in tabletop position, so you can feel a little bit core engagement if you want to challenge. But if you're absolute beginners and you just want to keep your stability, then keep the other foot down. 3, 2, and 1. Don't forget your breath, and then switch to the other leg. As I said, you can lower the other foot down, and then for stability, you can start with your all the way down with your heel down, or you can lift your heel up for extra challenge. But if you find it too easy, keep the other leg in tabletop position as you breathe in and breathe out. 4 more. Inhale as you lift, exhale as you go down. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Now we're gonna cool down now with some double leg raises now. Breathe in, breathe out. It's nice to have this beautiful bar and band to give assistance for those absolute beginners. Breathe in and breathe out. As I said, you can use rope or band, elastic band for absolute beginners. And be on the lookout on circuit that's coming up very soon. Last one. Well done. And that's it. I'm hoping you enjoyed video 2 of our free 7-part video series about core back immersion therapy to revive your pelvic floor health. So if you want to be on the lookout on this lovely circuit, click the link on the description below. Be part of the early bird waitlist, as I'm going to be launching this very soon, January 3, 2026. These new products that I collaborated, and I'm so excited for you guys to experience this and make your life easier when you do your core back immersion therapy. Don't forget, video 3 is coming soon, so I'll always be on the lookout. If you have more time today, watch video 1 over here and then learn more about how to engage your core using proper breathwork over here. Until next time, always remember, be safe, be well, and healthy you. Bye.